We have it staged up right now, right next to our 20-inch Ride Voltaic. So you guys can obviously see there are some huge differences on these bikes right off the bat. Just looking at them side by side, like I said, this is the 20-inch versus the 18, so a little bit of a size difference, but it's more so in the components of this bike that truly do make it beefier. It's got the forks, it's got the shock, again, the Stacyc, rigid frame, rigid forks, rigid rear. The seat, not quickly adjustable. This seat, got that quick seat post, pull that up, adjust it for an adult to ride. Goes all the way up there. Absolutely crazy. Battery on the Stacyc, very vulnerable. Could break off, get hit. The Ride Voltaic battery, again, inside the frame, totally different design, totally different frame tube. The motor is in the back wheel, so that is one of the differences, huge differences, is this is actually your motor, hub-driven motor, where the Stacyc, more like a traditional motorcycle. It's got a motor, it's got a chain going to the back. You got to maintain the chain. This chain, as you'll tell in the video, it's going to rattle on that guard quite a bit. This, zero chain maintenance. You never have to adjust the tension of the chain. It's always tight. You have literally no adjustment because it's all power from the rear wheel. Very unique ride. However, I can still wheelie this thing. Absolutely incredible. Like I said, I'm a 160 pound, 150 pound adult, and I can wheelie this thing in stock format. This Stacyc, when I ride this one, it feels like I'm going to break it. It's got the plastic wheels. Again, maybe they're not plastic. Maybe they're a different type of aluminum. I don't know. I think they feel pretty, they feel like plastic. And just as a buyer's standpoint, yes, they started the market. They crushed it. They did everything first, but they better move out the way because there is definitely competition in town. Just take a look at this display right here. This thing's so sick. Has a speedometer on it even. Tells me my battery power as well as what mode I'm in. 1, 2, 3. Super simple, quick adjusting. You come over to the Stacyc, you go to turn it on. Loud beeps. You hear the motor fire up. It's got this mode that you can't just change the power if you want for different riders. You have to actually shut the bike off, do this whole programming thing where you're holding this wide open. Look at the amount of time I'm spending doing this. Now I'm in program mode, where I'm adjusting the programs, slow, medium, high. Look how much long that took. So just to get it in the medium mode, I have to sit here now. You can't have a child do that. It's just not user friendly. It's not button pushing. Again, no speedometer either, no speed. Come over to the Ride Voltaic. Click, 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 power modes. So simple. Very easy to handle, turn it off, and also little mini speedometer there. So that's a nice added feature. My goodness, these things side by side, so close to the same, but this thing just superior. Also got a true wheel, can tighten up the spokes, front and rear. The Stacyc, like I said, the wheels are questionable at best. Battery in a bad place. I don't like it, but yeah, these things have been the pioneer of the electric bike world. Can't knock Stacyc down at all. They're absolutely incredible bikes. This thing does come with nice, you know, brakes. Got the Dimanos on there. However, this bike, truly, the brakes are even better. The hydraulic brakes on the Stacyc that they come with are not it. The Ride Voltaic's brakes are incredible, coming with mineral oil brakes, front and rear. Also, big point stock, the Ride Voltaic, coming with the foot pegs, adjustable foot pegs there. You can actually take these teeth out and replace them if you wanted to. Much more like a motocross bike. They fold up. The Stacyc, it's like a kid's toy. It's plastic. There's nowhere for the kids' feet to go. They try to put them in here all tucked weird. You can buy additional plates, but those aren't going to fold out of the way. They're not going to be ideal. So again, another just plus going over to the Ride Voltaic, the foot pegs coming from the factory stock. And big thing about these too, there's parts for all of them available now, guys. Everything is just going up and up and up as far as the e-bike world. This thing is incredible. Like I said, I'm 150 pounds. I ride the Voltaic all the time around the pits. If I rode the Stacyc for more than 2 minutes, it's gonna burn up. It literally can't carry my weight. So it's definitely a kid's bike, great bike, but comparing them side by side, as you're gonna see in some of these videos here of the riding footage, get the Ride Voltaic. Stacyc, better upgrade your bike, get out the way. We got a new competitor in town. Here's the bikes, nosed up, front to front. Again, giving you a little bit of an example, like I said, of the rigid front end that's coming on the Stacyc. Absolutely no suspension, hard fork. You can upgrade it on their launch model, but again, that's extra money. It doesn't come from the factory with that. These Ride Voltaics, they come from the factory with the forks. Ton of travel. I'm gonna set that thing all the way up, and we'll show you with what my full-size weight wheeling does. I don't even think I'm gonna get to the bottom of that fork travel. So again, forks, rear shock. Rear shock you cannot put on a Stacyc. On the Stacyc, no matter what, it is going to be a rigid tube frame, period. There's no upgrade option. That's just something that's a fact. So big time L. Yes, it is more like a BMX bike. However, when you're riding these things off trails, you want that suspension, especially being a full-size adult, trying to have, you know, a little bit of fun on the kids' bike. You can do it, and the kids on them, they loved it. It's so smooth. This thing feels like you're riding a literal bronco. It is just riding a bull, just and yeah, I'll show you the video right here and you can prove right that. We got Cam on right now. You guys can hear, so he's got the Stacyc turned off. We're gonna turn it on. It's in medium mode. All right, go give us a flyby. All right, everyone. So I'm on the Ride Voltaic 20-inch, 28 years old, 155 pounds. We got Cam. He's on the 18-inch Stacyc. That was his old bike. This is his new bike. And Cam, let's give a little rip, see how loud yours is compared to mine.
Okay.
Oh! Can't even hear my bike, guys, and Cam sounds like he's on a dirt bike right now. Give her full throttle. Oh, that's rough. Oh, that looks rough. All right, let's shut that down. Holy smokes. So, hey, how do you like that thing compared to this one? Terrible? Oh, here, let's swap. Let's have you drive by and let's see how quiet this one is. So you grab that one. I got this one. We're going for a swap. Oh, losing it down the hill. That's all right. All right, guys. So Cam right now, he's hopping on the 20-inch. He's cruising around, Cam. What? Is that bike even on? Is your bike on? It's on? Instant confidence. Wow. Can't even hear him. Listen to that thing. Silent. Tire lift. That's just the noise of the bike. All right, you can let off. All right, so we'll drop that. Let's try that on that bike right now. I'm gonna do the same thing. I'll lift it up. You do the throttle.
It's on 3.
Yep. What? Are you hitting the throttle?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. That's crazy. I want this one.
No, mine.
Oh.